Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be telling you about one of my biggest inspirations and a guy who has absolutely been crushing it on YouTube these past couple of years, and that is Stephan. I'll tell you who Graham is, how he got started, what makes him so successful, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll tell you how I plan to surpass him as the #1 personal finance YouTuber. But first, I'd really appreciate if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton, so if you haven't already done it, go ahead and just do it. With that said, let's dive right in. Stephan, for those of you who don't know him already, is a YouTube legend and is widely regarded as the king of personal finance on the platform. He boasts a mind-boggling 3.4 million subscribers, over 300 million video views, has one of the most loyal fan bases on all of YouTube, and he's been able to accomplish all of this in less than 5 years, posting his first video at the start of 2017. More importantly than anything, Graham is famous for asking you to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. So famous for it, in fact, he had a sign put up in his house to pay tribute to the phrase. Graham actually started out as a real estate agent when he was 18. He never went to college, and he'll very proudly tell you that he wasn't very good at school. So instead of following in the footsteps of most of his friends, he dove into the professional world and started selling houses in Los Angeles. His career took off. He joined the well-renowned Oppenheim Group, grew a reputation as one of the best agents in the city, and over the course of a decade, sold over $125 million in residential real estate. Impressive, right? That led him into the worlds of both real estate investing and YouTube. Taking his knowledge of the housing market and the money from his commissions, Graham was able to cash in on amazing deals following the 2008 financial crisis to acquire rental properties, of which he now owns 6 that cash flow him almost $10,000 a month. He also used his knowledge to start posting YouTube videos. Psh, who would do that? Telling people about his journey as a real estate agent and giving them advice about real estate related topics. From there, he began to pivot his content toward a wider audience, talking about investing, personal finance, credit cards, side hustles, cryptocurrency, you name it, he covered it. This grew his channel tremendously to the previously mentioned 3.4 million subscribers he has today, of which I am one, and you should be too. One thing that Graham has always preached is transparency, and because of that, we know that he makes anywhere from $5,000 to $11,000 a day from ad revenue alone on his main channel, and is on pace to make $6 million this year. Keep your eye on the prize, Justin. So, what has made Stephan so successful? After watching his videos and studying his career for a long time, I've determined that there are 5 things that help set Graham apart as a creator. #1, he's consistent. For years, Graham has posted a video on his main channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday without exception. This was the reason that I decided to do the same, because if he's determined that this is the most algorithm-friendly posting schedule that will help to get the most views and growth, well, I'll take that as free knowledge. Not only does he stick to a consistent posting schedule, but he keeps his video upload times the same down to the minute, always posting at 4:30 p.m. His videos are consistently high quality, he records in the same studio with the same setup, and Graham always stays true to posting videos that are relevant to the personal finance community. This has been a huge factor in growing such a loyal fan base, and it's one of the biggest reasons that I'm such a fan of him myself. #2, he pumps out content. Now, I told you about the massive following that he has on his main channel, but I didn't even begin to explain all of the other channels that Graham maintains. Aside from simply the Stephan channel, he also runs the Stephan Show, where he posts finance reaction videos, budget critiques, and lots of other finance-related entertainment pieces. The Iced Coffee Hour, a podcast which he co-hosts with his editor Jack, where they interview internet celebrities and other famous people. The Stephamily, which is his new vlog channel that he started to branch out to a new audience. And Millennial Money, which is another podcast that Graham and 3 other YouTubers recently created to talk about current financial events. To be able to post 3 high-quality videos every week is no small feat in itself, but the amount of content that Graham creates and the exposure he gets from it is a huge reason that he's so successful. #3, he studies the algorithm. One of Graham's big things is that it does no good to post high quality content if nobody sees it, and I agree. He continuously researches the YouTube algorithm, which content it's promoting, and how the title, thumbnail, and video tags are all performing compared to other videos he's posted. As the algorithm evolves and adapts over time, so does he, which keeps him one step ahead of almost every other YouTuber and allows his videos to rank consistently high. Higher rankings means more exposure, which means more views, which means more money. So this is definitely a clear reason that Graham keeps his place at the top. Number 4, he treats his channel as a business. We already covered that he's ultra consistent with his videos, but it goes a step even further than that. Graham has taken his channel to the next level by hiring 2 full-time editors to help him create his content. He sees his team as an investment in the channel, and boy does he invest. He's poured thousands and thousands of dollars back into the channel for upgraded cameras, lighting, audio equipment, and improving his studio. That might be surprising given his frugality. He hates the idea of buying a daily Starbucks drink so much that he literally started his own 20-cent iced coffee brand. But Graham understands the difference between personal spending and a necessary business expense. While many people take that early ad revenue and pocket it, Graham was all about leveraging it to speed up the growth of his channel, and I certainly plan to do the same. Number 5, maybe most importantly, is that he's passionate. I can't quantify this through any sort of statistics, but I don't think you get to the point that Graham is at without loving what you do. When you listen to him talk, you can just so easily tell that this is something that he really genuinely cares about. For him, he probably could have stuck to selling real estate and made more money than most people ever will. But getting others to understand the world of personal finance and teaching them how to be financially responsible is clearly something that matters to him. So, those are the 5 things that I believe have made Graham Stephan such a YouTube phenom. After hearing that, you're probably thinking, wow, he really does seem awesome. But didn't Justin say he planned to overthrow him? He's over 3 million subscribers behind. How does he plan to do that? That's an excellent question, and though my analytics are in the very early stages, the numbers don't lie. At the beginning of this week, I had 1 subscriber. Yes, 1. However, at the time of recording this, I now have 50 subscribers. Now, I know that data can be interpreted differently by different people, but the way that I read this is that on a week-to-week basis, my channel is experiencing 50x growth. That means that by this time next week, I should be at 2,500 subscribers, and by the next week, 125,000. And if I continue to multiply my sub count by 50 each week, in week 4, I'll surpass Graham and hit 6.25 million subscribers. I will concede that at some point this logic does fall apart, given that sometime during week 6, the number of subscribers I'm anticipating does exceed the human population. But some things just can't be explained by data or science, and we'll just have to see what happens when we get there. Seriously though, I am so thankful for Graham Stephan. I've learned so much from him along the way, and if it weren't for his videos, I don't think I'd be posting my own right now. I'll continue to look up to him as one of the legends of my category and draw inspiration from all of the content that he puts out there. Who knows? Maybe one day somebody will look at me that way. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much. I think I'd be missing a massive opportunity if I didn't tell you to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the content. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.